Well, look at that. Finally a boat wreck of Lake Mead with a story behind it. You want to find out how this got here? Let's go. We're headed into the lake today after seeing an article pop up this morning about a speedboat mystery at Lake Mead being solved. What could this be? I thought I've seen just about all the stranded boats from the water level drop of last summer. I only had a general idea of the location from looking at the photos in the article, so I headed down towards the waterline in the area to poke around. It didn't take too long to find a debris field and a boat wreck near the new waterline. But this wreck has a name, and that name is QuickScrew. QuickScrew started out life as a fun and fast 19-foot Hornet super sprint speedboat. The Hornet was a low-profile, high-performance family ski boat built to handle big power from big outboard motors. Originally, these boats had a 200-horsepower motor that could drive the boat to speeds of 75 miles per hour. But it could be even a bit better and faster, according to a former engineer named Steve Buckaloo, who owned QuickScrew. Buckaloo's Hornet got a custom V6 outboard that he built and installed, along with a custom-tuned propeller, making it able to now reach nearly 100 miles per hour. When Buckaloo built QuickScrew, he said his wife told him, "This boat is going to be a problem." And it turned out she was right. When Buckaloo pulled into the parking lot at the Lake Mead Water Ski Marathon in 1977, he said a person from another team recognized him and quickly came over and told him he needed his boat because their boat's motor had broken. Buckaloo, of course, was quick to help, and within minutes they launched his newly built Super Sprint. An observer hopped on board, and they rigged it to pull a water skier, something that Buckaloo admitted he had never tried with QuickScrew before. Everything was going fine until they caught up to the leading boats and tried to pass a boat that was leaving a larger wake. Once he got over the wake, all he remembers is being in the water, trapped underneath the boat. Later he would learn from witnesses that the front corner of the boat caught the water and violently flipped it with him and the observer along for the ride, explaining all the damage you see up front here. Thankfully, neither of them was seriously injured. Buckaloo said he was wearing all the regulation safety gear, including a life vest. Once above the water, he said he saw the water skiers still on their skis, zipping past the wreck. All of them were quickly rescued. He knew the boat was going down though, and he wanted to be able to come back and recover the motor and propeller. The boat was not insured, but he could claim the loss as a deduction if he was able to prove to an IRS auditor that he could not recover the boat from the bottom of Lake Mead. The boat had an estimated $20,000 value at the time that he lost it due to the accident. Over the last year, many people have asked if there are any plans for anyone to remove the boats and other items that are becoming exposed or have become hazards. When asked if there are plans to remove the boats, the National Park Service wrote, "There are many sunken boats at Lake Mead, some of which are historic structures. As vessels continue to surface, park staff document their locations and assess for potential hazards or threats to environmental or human safety. But it is not standard park policy to remove a boat from the lake due to it being a labor-intensive, multifaceted, and costly process." So here QuickScrew sits. As for Buckaloo, he and his wife came to visit the lake to see his old boat, thus closing the case on one of Lake Mead's secrets.